No, but you don't want to.
For me, I plan on doing what I'm going to do. You know, again, he's a dangerous guy. He's tough. You know, we see now, you know, he can take a good punch. But I plan on going out there. I don't take any damage, and I want to have a quick turnaround, try and have the quick turnaround that I wanted last time. And then maybe we can do it with someone like Khamzat or Lerone Murphy. And then, again, I know they'll be disappointed, but their fight won't be too far away because I'll make sure that happens.
Most people that say that have never competed at a high level in their life, or maybe even competed in general. The response from every single one of my, I guess, peers in wrestling is like, they were shocked. And they were shocked that I was even considering taking it, because it did take me a couple hours to really figure it out. And every single person I talked to, you know, coaches, teammates, they're like, man, this is just, it's part of the sport, and you don't make weight, you don't wrestle. But, yeah, I mean, it was hard for me because I obviously am a competitor. Like I said, I spent a lot of time prepping, getting ready, had a ton of people down there. So it was difficult. But I think anybody that's competed at a high level that has respect for the sport, they all understood where I was coming from. I think a lot of people that, you know, people want to see me compete, which I do too, but they don't understand what it's like to be in that position. And this isn't all fun and games. Like, this is not a charity match. This is a professional sporting event. So, you know, I came in professional, and unfortunately, like I said, he didn't, but it is what it is. I think we do it in the UFC in June, and I can just absolutely rip that guy apart and send him packing and end his career. So, you know, that's what I'm looking forward to doing, because I don't think that he would ever in a million years wrestle me. But as far as fighting, the UFC, I think, isn't super happy with him. So they'll probably, you know, there's a chance that they'll just make him fight me.
Wow. So you're saying White House card, you versus Colby. That's what you're referring to.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, as we were doing the press conference post event, he said that that he's coming up to middleweight. And so,
wow.
You know, all the wrestling people there asked him, said, why don't you fight Bo? And he was like, I don't know. He's not on my level. It's like, all right, bro, I'm not on your level. I'm an easy check. So let's get in there and I'll embarrass you in front of the entire world. I think that guy's a fake. He's a phony. He always talks about supporting President Trump and this and that. He only does it to try to, you know, antagonize other people. He doesn't do it because it's what he actually believes in. This guy's a fraud. He's a JUCO bum. He couldn't hack it in wrestling. He was fortunate to get into MMA at a time where, you know, a lot of people didn't have the wrestling skills to stand up to him. But, you know, he hasn't won other than beating Luke the other night, he hasn't won anything in 7 years. So I think the guy sucks, and I would love to just end his career. I don't think he gets it out of the first round with me. I really hope the UFC wants to make this fight happen. He's the one that said he's moving up to middleweight. He said it earlier, I think, in 2025, and then he said it again in the press conference. So he's kind of dug himself a hole.
Now, what did you think about Peter's fight in Morocco?
That was so sick. I mean, Peter's always been one of my favorite fighters to watch. Like, I remember him coming up, and I was like, God damn, this motherfucker's so skilled, and he's just something about he's little Russian, he's holding, he's just a scary little dude. So he's always been one of my favorite fighters to watch.
Mean, too, just a mean guy.
Yeah, but that was such. I recently watched his last fight with Merab a couple days ago, and it was such a beautiful performance. Him elbowing his forearm right there, and Merab after the first round, like holding it. I think, I don't know. It was just such a beautiful performance. It was one of the sickest performances I've ever seen.
I wanted to make some Christian content today to encourage all my friends not to take the mark of the beast.
what Elon Musk is creating is the mark of the beast. It's that plain and simple. If you take that chip from Elon into your right palm or into your forehead, you have took the mark of the beast. You will burn in hell. And that's laid out in Revelation 14:10. And I really don't want that for any of y'all. Don't take that mark. This stuff was predicted by a guy named John 2,000 years ago. He wrote a book called Revelation, and he said the richest and most powerful people in the world will start marking other humans. Every single other human, they'll mark them in their head or on their hand. And that's exactly what Elon Musk wants to do. If you don't understand what's going on, you really need to read Revelation. But if you haven't, let me lay it out. After this mark gets implemented, there's 7 great plagues, and then America collapses in Revelation 18. That's right, America's going to burn in an hour, it says, okay? And then in Revelation 19:11, Jesus Christ comes back, and he's glorified that day, and all this evil is done for. And 19:11 is easy to remember if y'all are pistol guys out there, so... and if you like this content, let me know, because I'll keep doing Bible study on here. You're not going to get most of this stuff in church. You're really not. The churches have been standardized, monopolized, and corporatized. I tell the truth about what I see with both my eyes. So let me know if you like it, and thank you. Don't take the mark. You will go to hell. Revelation 14:10.
Laura Sanko says the UFC will continue cutting boring fighters from its roster and believes more violence will be on display under the new UFC Paramount deal. Speaking to MMAJunkie.com, Sanko said, "I think the trend is going to continue to be violence. There is so much talk now around rewarding violent fighters and rewarding finishes and the striving for finishes. I think that there is this feeling in the atmosphere that with this new broadcast partner, we need to show these people what fighting really is. We are going to have a new audience without this paywall."
I'm sorry, buddy.
That's all good, dude.